Hi everyone. Thanks for having me here tonight, and congratulations to MUV for your first anniversary in New Zealand. What a great evening to celebrate tonight. So just from a quick show of hands here tonight, who here is 100% born, bred, raised in New Zealand? Never lived in another country? We've got our lucky one there. What about your parents? No. So that just shows you that cultural diversity, if it's not in your generation, it's not too far that you find it. You start seeing global influences everywhere. So in every room that you enter into our beautiful country that we call home, it's likely that there will be a beautiful array of flavors and cultures spicing things up. What I want to share with you today is the concept that although we have all of this beautiful and sometimes challenging array of color and differing cultures all around us, at our very core, we are exactly the same. We are human. No matter where you are from or where you're going, we are put on this earth for one very core reason, and that is to be happy. I could tell you about my story and how I was plucked out of the gloriously awkward high school days in South Africa and unwillingly planted into high school in New Zealand because my parents knew better than me. And I could tell you about my journey today and how many lessons it's taught me along the way. But the truth is, we learn new things every single day. Each and every person is unique, but all at the same time, very much the same. Our diversity and culture is just the flavoring on the top, but when it gets down to the very core of who we are all here on the exact same mission, and that should be celebrated. You can take two people who come from exactly the same upbringing and who turn out completely differently, and you can look into nature versus nurture. Ask me, I'm married to an identical twin, so you could call me a subject matter expert. So here you have two great men who have exactly the same upbringing and the stories in life, but today who are two beautifully different human beings. And how do you account for that in the way that life rolls out? You can't. You embrace individuality and humanity. Today I'm very thankful to my parents for bringing me to this beautiful country. It's a lovely melting pot of culture where everything is celebrated, where opportunity is everywhere and anything is possible. People are so open to you, no matter what your background. But I want to be part of a movement that sees this go deeper. I want to be part of a world where you build each other up, you celebrate individuality, and love seeing others in their own happiness. I don't feel like anyone needs to overcome cultural barriers, but rather embrace cultural differences. And further to that, embrace our own individuality and embrace others' individuality. Who knows, you may even learn a thing or two along the way. So what you put out there and what you're open to in return is what will determine your reality. My husband has actually taught me quite a lot. For those of you who have spoken to him tonight, you'll know about bringing people happiness in the world. Poor Sam. He's the type of person that will brighten anybody's day at any given moment. Think of the awkward rides in a lift where nobody says anything. That's not even possible in his reality. He tries to leave every person with a smile on their face. Kindness and joy costs you absolutely nothing to pass on. I literally sometimes think that his purpose on this planet is to bring joy to others. It brings him happiness to give others joy. Your purpose is so important. Whether you own your own business or you're called to something else, your purpose for being on this earth is crucial. Simon Sinek tells us, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So people don't come to me for help with their marketing. They come to me because I want to make a difference in the world through growing businesses, through effective marketing. My purpose is to make a difference in the world. We do business together because we believe the same thing. They aren't doing that for me, they're doing that for them. And it's what they're called to do, and it's what makes them happy. So aside from being here to be happy, what's your life purpose? And how is that going to make a difference to the person next to you in their pursuit of happiness? Culture adds a wonderful blend of flavors into the mix of a group of humans who then go off to conquer their own life's purpose. The spice of life is mixing the most wonderful ways, so there's no blueprint or recipe or how to embrace this. Nobody's going to tell you. So each individual's uniqueness should be celebrated on their pursuit to happiness. So I ask you, how are you going to walk out of this room tonight and be who you're meant to be? How are you going to make an impact in someone else's life positively in every moment you can, embracing who they are as a human? I challenge you to bring joy to at least one person tomorrow. Let's be kind to one another, let's build each other up, and strive to celebrate the individuality of who people are. Let's not overcome cultural barriers, let's embrace them and bring joy to every human.